Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. This is Will from One Track Mind magazine. Today we're going to be looking at the Cannondale Scalpel SE2. SE stands for Special Edition. So here are some of the specs from the Cannondale Scalpel Carbon SE2. The Scalpel's frame is made from ballistic carbon fibre. It features 120mm of rear suspension from RockShox SID, and it also features a flex pivot chainstay. The fork included is the RockShox SID Select, which features 120mm of travel, and the drivetrain is SRAM's SX Eagle, which is a 12-speed. The wheel size is 29 inches, and up front we have a Maxxis Ardent Race, and at the rear we have a Maxxis Recon Race. So what is the Cannondale Scalpel and what kind of riding is it intended for? The Cannondale Scalpel is a light, stiff, fast full suspension mounted bike designed for pushing the limits of trail riding at speed without compromising the build quality or performance. The bike's frame is made from carbon fibre and features a virtual horse link to increase stiffness, make the frame lighter and reduce the need for additional bearings. They have also utilised proportional response in the design of the frames, adjusting the suspension and kinematics across sizes to ensure no matter what size you are getting the best from your bike performance and suspension. The Scalpel blurs the lines between an XC and a trail bike. It seems to offer the best of both worlds with super light frame design, short travel and pedalling efficiency, but it can still hold its own when the trails get rowdier. I see this bike being the perfect bike for someone that's into cross-country riding but wants to be able to push the limits a little bit further. This would also be the perfect bike for someone that's short on time, someone that wants to smash out a few hours in the evening or perhaps at the weekend. This bike climbs so efficiently you will think you are on an e-bike. Maybe you don't have downhill trails in your area and you want to make your trails more fun. This bike is perfect for that. I rode some of my local trails which you usually find really boring on my trail bike. However, this bike just makes every trail fun. It's so easy to get up to speed, and riding around corners it performs brilliantly. This bike is so responsive and playful, you can push it into any bump and pump it to gain additional speed. And if you use Strava, you'll be smashing all your trail times in no time. The first thing I noticed when I started riding this bike is how well it climbs. Pedalling is brilliant and it just climbs up hills effortlessly as if it was an e-bike. The Cannondale Scalpel really lets you push the limits of what's achievable on an XC bike. Not only did this bike perform really well on XC oriented trails, but I also took this bike onto more aggressive trails with steeper rolls, lots of rock gardens, jumps, things like that, and I never felt like I was pushing myself out of my comfort zone. The only thing you do notice is the shorter travel and the steepness of the bike. I've had endless hours of fun riding this bike and I'm going to be sad to see it go. And I think for many people this could be the one bike that does it all. That is until you start riding downhill trails, at which point you will notice the steepness of the bike frame and the short travel. So in summary, this is an XC bike that blurs the lines between XC and trail. This bike really lets you push the limits of what's achievable. The playfulness you get from the frame design and suspension, plus the pedalling efficiency, are hard to match. So if you are looking for a trail bike that can do it all, look no further than the Cannondale Scalpel. Thank you for watching today. This is Will Brett from One Track Mind magazine. You can check us out at onetrackmind.bike for all your free news, media and stories, as well as a bunch of reviews. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and let us know what you think in the comments below. See you next time.